Hi Carol, Wynema here. We're going to try to do this video for you, and never did one before, so you never know, I might become a YouTube queen thanks to you. I wanted to show you what I bought at Fire Mountain Gems as I teach you how to make earrings again. I picked up these ceramic earrings from Fire Mountain Gems on their clearance sale, and they were 77 cents a strand, which is a steal. I'm going to get 10 to 12 pairs of earrings out of them, and I'll use them for giveaways, and one pair for me. So I wanted to show you a variety of different earrings that I made with this one bead. These beads were the first ones I thought up, and I put a daisy right next to the bottom of the bead, and then a silver bead, a very small silver one on top, because these had very large holes. And if I just made the earring wire on it, they would have sunk into the hole. So I needed something to cap it off on the top. And this is what a daisy looks like that I'm calling. You can get them really cheap, either through Fire Mountain, you can get them on Amazon, and as you can see here, I have tons of them. I use them all the time. Okay, from this one, then I thought I wanted some black and not so much silver in it, and I went to this one. So I added a large black bead on the bottom and a smaller one on top. And then I thought, well, I wanted to get some color to it. I tried a red bead because turquoise and red go good together. It looked awful. So then I tried gold, and I used a large gold, I don't know if you can see it, a large gold ceramic and a smaller gold. And then I thought, let's just make it a little fancier. And what I did is I flipped the ceramic bead upside down. You see how I did that? So the smaller point is down, and I have a daisy next to it, large black, another daisy, and a silver. So let's get going on making your earrings. I'm going to take a simpler pair and see if I can do it on the camera. So we're going to put the pliers as close as we can, the wire as close as we can to the end of the pliers, because remember, this is making the neck of your ear wire. If you push it way back here, your pliers, you're going to have a huge piece of wire standing up here. You're going to have to fill it all in with winding back and forth, and the problem with that is it's going to look real sloppy. So you want to go as close to the end as you can that you're comfortable with, and I'm comfortable right around here. These are special pliers that I found. Here's what they look like. I found them at Joann's one time, and they were much smaller than the other ones I had. I went out and bought them for all of my students, and then they paid me back. Oh, and by the way, I forgot to show you, this is my bead board. Of course, I didn't have a bead board on the ship with me, but I mark it. So for instance, I have this marked here from 4 to 3.5 is the length of my bracelet, and this is an ankle bracelet up here. I have my daughter's measurements listed on the bottom, how much for an elastic bracelet, and then on top of the board I go to how much for a choker and a regular necklace for me. And these are really good because it's got 3 troughs in here. So if you're making a triple strand, you just wire it up, put your beads in these troughs, and you use these others for collections to work with. And it comes out real nice. So okay, so now we're going to take the head pin, we're going to push it towards you. And the way to remember that is you're the most important person making this earring because you're the maker of it, so you always point it to you. You reposition your pliers into the top crook. Down at the end, you don't want a large circle, and then you're going to push it away from you. You're going to reposition your pliers again into that crook, and you're going to bring it down. I go counterclockwise. Counterclockwise, I'm going to cross over that bar. It's hard to do it on the camera because my hands aren't right. And then I'm going to switch hands once I make that circle. I'm going to grab my flat nose pliers, which in books they're called chain nose pliers. I'm going to hold that, and I'm going to fill up the neck that we made in the beginning. And what you want to do, see, I have really a lot of space here, so I'm going to kind of bring it down. You want to get them all close to one another, and you want to go around 2 to 3 times, which makes a nice looking earring. And these went around Oh, I can almost do 3 times now. I can still see my wire. So I'm going to come around 3 times, and that's too much. It's going over the black bead. So I'm going to stop right here. So as you can see now, see how crooked that is? I'm going to flatten the loop, and then I'm going to straighten the whole thing out so it's straight up and down. But these beads are tough because the ceramics, they're all crooked. So you just have to go by eye on these guys, how it's going to be. I'm going to cut off your excess. See how close I can get in here. And hold my finger over it so I don't lose the eye. Remember my student, one student I was telling you ended up in her eye. Okay, and now they're ready to be put on hooks. And I wanted to show you something here. These are my favorite lever backs, and as I take out an old pair of earrings of mine, I switch them all into these, because when I make a pair of earrings, I might only wear it once in 6 months because I make them to match all my outfits, but I don't want to lose them. So these are closed, and I like it with the shell. These are my favorites, and you can get these at Fire Mountain. It comes in a pack. I buy bulk, 240 pair for about $30. I'll give you the part number, H208041FD, like Frank Frank David. Now, if you can't get a hold of those, or you don't want to spend $30 because you're just starting out and there's so many things you need to buy, I found these on Amazon. I buy everything at Amazon. These are very plain. You can see that there's no shell on them. And I got them at Amazon from Hong Kong. It's called So Beauty, S-O, Beauty. And it was 50 pieces for $2.50, $2.15, so you can't go wrong with that for giveaways. So I want to show you how to open it. I don't believe that we went through this on the show because I had fishhook wires for you. So you want to use your small pliers. The cut in this circle is usually on the top, and these are extremely frail to load up, and they snap off. So you put your pliers like this and push back. Okay, so now it's open, just like the other ones. You're gonna look at your earring now that you're a pro and see which side do you like better. And I like this side showing better, so I'm gonna throw that on there, and I'm gonna put it back. Put back the circle. Now I'm gonna look at it, and I think I'm up too high on the camera. So now I'm gonna look at it, and I made it crooked on purpose so I can show you. You see this line coming down here, and then my circle's going more or less to the right. So that's what you wanna look for. So you wanna just quietly and carefully try to straighten that out so it looks straight. Okay, so that's it. So there's a pair of earrings. So you should be coming along now pretty well. I think I showed you everything. You can play it over and over again. We'll figure out a way to get it to you now. Take care. Nice that you're in Florida. Bye-bye.